right, everyone. Good morning. I wanted to bring you some more Phasmophobia, and today I'm working on some specific things here. You can see you have to identify the ghost and successfully escape this amount of times, and you receive a ID card and a badge. And so I'm actually in the process of working on this, and I thought it would be cool for you guys to come along with me. I'm going to do a video for each of these just so you can see what they're like, a little more direct. I did do a video previously that kind of explained several of these just to give you a different vibe, but now we're going to focus on one, and we're going to do it multiple times in succession pretty quickly so you can see how fast I do it and so forth. So we're going to pick Point Hope here. Point Hope is a lighthouse. The concept of the map is wonderful. The execution's tricky, and there's multiple reasons for it. Some people hate this map, and I totally get it if they do. You'll see why as we play. But let's pick it. And we're going to stay on professional because we want to get all three evidences. Essentially, my plan is to... I want to identify the ghosts and just get out. So today, we are not doing any videos, any sound recordings. I always take a camera in with me. That's just my thing. But I'm going to challenge myself as well. No crosses for protection, and no sanity things. Well, we might take some sanity. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But no crosses, because I want to get in, get out real quick, show you how it works. So I'm going to take all this equipment, but honestly, I don't need it all. Let's just get started. So Point Hope is a lighthouse, and so this map will show you. You enter here, and then the whole building is circular from that point up, going up. We're looking through this map for the breaker, and you will see the breaker is here. So that's on, like, what is that, floor 4? 3 or 4, it'll be on the side wall there. So we know we have to go up a little bit to get to the breaker. I'm honestly not even worried about these side quests, so again, not worried about that at all. Again, I'm still going to take my camera, even though technically I'm not too worried about pictures. It's just my thing. And some people like the EMF more as their way to identify the ghost room. Because that's the key, right? Is we need to get the ghost room immediately so we can start investigating. I just like the temperature more, the thermometer, because I want to know for sure that it's it and not just rely on sounds. Again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's just my viewpoint on it. So let's get started. I have a little headlamp on, so that's why I can see. And even though we know we have to get to the 4th floor pretty quickly, I am going to test the temperature in these first couple of rooms so I can know if it's the ghost room or not. Okay. So 8, 9, 1 or 2 temperature difference, not a huge deal. Looking for something significant. Still 8, 9. Let's go up these stairs. 8, 9. Probably not this floor. 8, 9. Probably not this floor. It's 8 here. Still 8, 9. Okay, probably not this floor. Let's get the breaker on. Okay. So we want to get in the light right away, right? So that way our sanity doesn't drain. Now I'm going to keep going up the floors, basically, until my temperature gauge really changes drastically. Let's get a light going. Go into each of these rooms. We're still 8, 9. Oh, hold on. 7. Seven, 6 is not that low. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep going. Let's get the lights on up here. It's pretty cool. This lighthouse has living quarters and a bathroom and other stuff. Uh-oh. Heard something. Could it be this room? Yep. There are 5. See the jump to 5 right away? I know this is the ghost room. Like, no questions asked. Alright, so we're going to leave that here. We're going to put this up on the wall here. I like to put these a little lower because sometimes you get crawling ghosts and they don't show up on the dots very well if you don't do them low enough to the ground. Okay, so I've identified the ghost room. I need to go get more evidence now so we can get 3 pieces of evidence. And this is why people don't like this map. It is very cumbersome to come up and down these. I'm turning on just one of the lights for each room, so that way when I do walk through it, I walk in the light. Again, save my sanity a little bit. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, these 3 items again are critical items looking for evidence. So the EMF one, just as a reminder, the key is it's going to give us a beep when there's ghost activity. We're looking for it to raise to 5 though to be a piece of evidence. So you'll see that as we go through this. The ghost writing book, we're going to lay that down and we're going to hope that the ghost writes in it. That's a piece of evidence. And then the spirit box, we're going to try to talk to it, see if we get a response. And again, that's another piece of evidence. So that's my plan for these 3. We'll knock them out and then we'll go get some more. Alright, is this it? No, one more. Lights off. Whoa. Okay. Oh, look at that. So we definitely have some activity. Only level 4 though. Notice there's 4 little notches at the top. I'm going to put the book down. I'm going to try to talk to them. Now with the spirit box, you do need to have the lights on. There we go. You hear that? An elderly individual. I'm going to take a picture of this just because it's 3 points. And that's all we need for now. So you can see how efficient I'm trying to be with this. We get in, we test our evidence, we go. In other runs in the future, if you guys want, if I get comments that you want it, I'm happy to do really in-depth runs where we get all the evidence. I show you how to get the sound recordings, the videos, and all the pictures you need. You get a lot more points that way. They just take a lot longer. And so, I'm just going to stick with the shorter videos for the time being. That way I can get you more runs, you can see more ghosts, things like that. In this difficulty, we do get to see our sanity. Let's just see what it's at. High 80s, that's wonderful. All right. We're going to get UV, camera, and some salt to test UV. Now with these, this will be the last set of evidence, and I should be able to get the ghosts with what I have. A lot of running and turning. Hopefully you're not getting motion sickness or anything. All right. Almost there. Lights off again. Oh, look. Fingerprints on there. Okay, I'm going to throw that upwards so I can then take a picture. See if it counted towards pictures. It did, fingerprint. Sweet. So we have UV. Do we have ghostwriting? We do have ghostwriting. Okay. We have UV, we have ghostwriting. See if we have orbs. Now there's little dots in the room because of the dots projector. I'm looking for little floating dots that do little circles. Not seeing any dots. Dots are tricky. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. It's hard to explain. Alright, I'm going to say no dots for now. Let's look at our temps. 2.1. We're hoping to get this to 1, or under 1, excuse me, under 1. This guy threw a shark at me. That's great. Okay, so we have everything that we need to get... Oh, no, wait, I have spirit box. That's right. Oh, we have a poltergeist. Okay, let's just go. So, when you get evidence, you have to remember to mark it, because you'll forget. And just like I did, and then you might be trying over and over to get something you already got. When I got in the room with the spirit box, if you remember, I turned the lights off. And I asked where it was or how old it was, and it said it was an elderly victim. So I forgot, I did not mark the spirit box. Okay. In and out. Super efficient. We're gonna... I already circled poltergeist. Good. Remember, it wrote in the book, and we had the thumbprint on the wall right when we got there, right? Got it. All right. Again, not worried about the other quests. We got the right ghosts. And again, just to show you, this ups this number. And I'm on my quest to 50, so that we're at 28 now. I'd like to do 2 more with you. We'll try to make it quick, and then we'll be done. Jumping right back in. Let's find the breaker. Oh, breaker's in the 2nd floor. Cool.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence.
You can hear that guy talking. Honestly, you don't have to worry too much about what he says. Oh, this fog is cool. Very cool. Alright, same process. We're checking the first rooms. We're at 13, 14, 13, 14, 13. Okay. Lights are on. Let's go see what these other rooms got. 12. Okay, but it's not too cold. Let's keep trying. 12 is a little too... Oh, 10. Wait. This is 14, 13? Hold on. 10? Oh, this is it. This is the room. Okay. So with these, you can either let them rotate over and over and over, or you can hit it again and fixate it directly in a direction. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm letting it rotate to the direction I want, and then I'm locking it in place. We'll throw another light on, just so we have it. Oh, we have tarot cards. Those are fun. I want those on the ground. I might grab them later. We'll see. Tarot cards are a cursed item, and every round you play essentially has a single cursed item that you can use to either make the ghost do things or find the ghost room quicker, things like that. So they're pretty cool. There's 7 different items. If you ever have any questions about them, let me know. Happy to go over them. Today, because we're zipping through, I'm probably not going to use these cards, but they're pretty cool. Oh, definitely have our blinking EMF. Okay, good. Let's try this again. Oh, see, it just turned on that candle in front of me? Wow. Only certain ghosts can do that, actually. So, I don't remember off the top of my head which one it could or couldn't be. But notice it did that, and I'm right here trying to talk to it on this thing, and it didn't talk back. I'm going to say it's not Spirit Box. So I'm actually going to mark that off for the moment. I'm going to put the book down. Wow, so it lit the candle and blew it out. Again, that eliminates certain ghosts. I'll get a picture of this, just because. Okay. More stuff. it's like Onis can't. Onis or Onryos. I think they can't turn a candle on. Bah, you'll have to check me. Alright, once again, our video, our salt, our UV. And we're going. Okay, anytime I bring UV up, I just kind of like to look around the room a little bit to see if I get a random handprint somewhere. Does not look like I'm getting one. Okay. No ghostwriting yet. Oh. No footprints either, so no UV. Okay, so no UV. Once again, let's look for some... Thought I might have saw an orb there for a second. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we got orbs. But no spirit box so far. Oh, here's our ghostwriting. Just recording that for extra points. We got ghostwriting, we got ghost orbs. Let's see what our temperature is like. 2. What else? Dots. Oh, there it is. I said dots, and there she is. Perfect. So we have a Thay. I gotta go. Thays can actually hunt a little bit early, and I have no protection. So let's go. Turn on my little headgear so I can see in the dark. Okay, so let's think again. We got those ghost orbs just now. We saw the dots ghost that they're there, and then the ghost writing, right? So that's it. They marked our Thay. Ghost orbs, ghost writing, dots. We're out. 6-minute run. Perfect timing. There's our Thay. Excellent. Let's knock one more out. Look at 29 to 50. Let's knock one more out. Let's get to 30 today, y'all. Let's check and see where it's at. Oh god. Ugh, it's way up there. Alright. Whatever.
New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Okay, on the 6th floor. That's not going to be fun. But let's do this. Eight. Still 8. 7. 8. 7. 8. I'm either stopping for temperature change or the breaker. The breaker's on the 6th floor, so I got a little while. 8. I had those 7s early on, but just going in here to see if temperature changes drastically. Nope. Here's my breaker. Okay. Could be down below, but we're going to go up first. Kids' room. No. 9, 10. This is a pretty cool room. Let's go up here. Oh, here's the bum. Sounds super creepy up here, but this is actually where the lighthouse is rotating. It's pretty cool. Look at this thing. It's so neat. Huh. Okay. It must have been down below when we had those 7s early on. So let's head back down. Very windy. I'm just triple checking everything on the way down in case we missed something. 10. Yep, I'm gonna leave that on. I always like to leave the room with the breaker on. Watch it be like the first room. Oh, it's freezing here, look. Wow, okay. Alright, I like to set up here. Let's do a little dots this direction. You can see my cold breath. That kind of also reiterates the fact that this is the cold room. Alright, let's go. So that's helpful that the ghost room is, you know, so close to us. That breaker, though, if they pop the breaker, I gotta have a long jaunt. Alright. You can't tell I'm sprinting every chance I get. That way I just move things along a little bit. Okay, we're going to turn off this light. Try to talk through this.
A young assailant.
A young assailant. Oh, okay. Spare box. Okay. Okay, again, I like to look for any handprints. Sometimes they're on windows. I see nothing for now. Whoa. Whoa, that was scary. Holy smokes. Okay, so he was right here or something, and he popped our lights. Ugh, okay. Let me get some lights on. Looking for orbs. Now it's the dark. We're in the dark, so our sanity's going to drain faster. So we really need to be on top of it. No orbs. No orbs. Okay. Oh, dots ghost though. Holy smokes. Okay. So we got dots. No orbs. Okay. What else? Cold. Ooh. He's trying to scare me. Okay. It's a little too early to get a hunt, except from one ghost. So, in those moments, once you've done it enough times, you're like, okay, I'm not getting hunted yet. He's just trying to scare me. If I can get this to go below 1. Oh, wait. EMF 5. We have a Wraith. Ooh, very cool. Let's go. Now, if you remember from my other streams, the tail of a Wraith otherwise is it can't step in salt. So one cool thing is if you don't know what the ghost is and you've put salt down and it never steps in salt, and you're like, what the heck's going on here? It's a Wraith. But just to clarify, we got Spirit Box. We saw that Dots ghost walk right in front of me, and we just heard the high beep from the EMF level 5. We got a Wraith.
Welcome
There
back.
it is.
There's some jobs ready for you.
All right. Well, we did some good work today. Again, you can see we're getting some progress. What I think I'll do is I'll do a second video about this once I get right to the end. So that way you can see what happens when you actually get the badge. And I'll probably do this for each one of these. You can see I got some work to do. But that way you can kind of come along on the journey of not only doing the maps, but seeing what happens when you get the badge. So, all right, folks. Hey, thanks for staying with me. I appreciate everything. If there's any games you're thinking about you'd like me to also play and maybe do these kind of things, definitely let me know. And at this point, we're just going to keep chugging along with this till we get some more progress done. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Take care. Have a great day. Enrique Suave out.